All right, so we're making like 3 tier lists in a row. I mean, I'm making them in a row now, but they're gonna be uploaded in different time frames. Regardless of that, we're doing a tier list. I was debating between which one to do between the guys and their sizes versus the women and like chest sizes, but since the women is much more subjective, I'm gonna start with them because it's for fun. Now, this isn't going to be ranking on like, oh my god, Beto has a massive chest and like Hu Tao is flat. No, that's too easy. You could just look at the models in the game. No, we're talking about preference here. Like, some individuals have grown on me since their initial release. I will clarify here. I'm not talking about Aloy at all because she's a collab character and she's not even like a character you can get now. Even though she's bad, she's not a character you can get now. So we'll be talking about her. Now, with that being said, Ningguang. I think Ningguang deserves a solid A tier. Nice design overall. The dress is better because of the contrast it provides you with. But I think a solid A tier is perfect for her. Not much to elaborate on. Beto. Now, in-game, I'd rank Beto as an A tier character. Now in-game, I'd rank Beto as an A tier character. However, I want you to clarify that if you're looking at arts, Beto has a worse design because everybody makes her boobs like massive. So I'm going to rank her as A tier. It's tentatively, she's probably going to end up as low A, maybe upper B, depending on how the tier list ends. Lumine, I can see, you know what? Actually, okay, well, Jean, you came out first, so I guess we're going with Jean now. Jean's B tier. Okay, here's the thing. I can barely remember Jean's design. So B tier because you're forgettable. Lumine though, as a solid S tier. Lumine and her brother are both going to end up in S tier. I think that's fair. I think the outfit doesn't do her justice. I think Aether has the better outfit just because of the color contrast. But I think in terms of chest size, in terms of the thighs, everything you're getting there, Lumine is doing quite good. D tier for Lisa. Now, before you say anything, it is not because Lisa has a big chest. It is because the fandom has essentially looted Lisa to such an extent to where I hate her. It's like, okay, the more you love a character like Lisa and Kaza as an example, the more the fandom talks about them, the more likely I am to just hate them. I hate these two characters, not because of their character, but because of how much the fandom talks about them. So just so you know, on the guy tier list, Kazu's ending up in D tier, and it's not even his fault. Amber, you know what? Amber's an S tier. Actually, Amber's an A tier. Actually, Amber's above B. Yeah, I think this works. Amber's very cute, nice design, good art, but design's just okay, like compared to what we get later on. Now, with that being said, Barbara, skin like swimsuit Barbara, great, S tier. Base Barbara, B tier, maybe A tier. I don't think it's right. I think Barbara's better than her sister, so we're putting her there. Beto, you can go down here actually. You can go to upper A because I think you're wrong. Armor is covering up a lot here, and Noelle, I think Noelle, if you're just looking at the tights, I think Noelle could be A tier, but the armor is blocking a lot, and because of the lack of story significance she has, there's not much to base it off of unless you do her hangouts. And let's be honest here, I think HoYoverse forgot hangouts exist because we got hangouts for, what was it? We got hangouts for Lynette. I don't think Charlotte has one. Severus doesn't have one. Gaming doesn't have one. Sethos doesn't have one. Kachina's. Yeah, no, basically, I think Lynette's was the last one. We didn't even get one for Fremi. So I think HoYoverse really needs to either up their game on Hangouts or do something about that, because unless you play through every event, you most likely have not seen any of the 4 stars recently. And if you miss Lantern right, then you have no characterization for either Gaming or Layla. And that sucks. That's a different story for Genshin. With that being said, Fischl's S tier. The art is good, the outfit is good, the skin is good, all of it's good. The semi-transparent base outfit, the skin is doing really nice for the summer event. Great overall design. Easy S tier. Easily better than Lumine. Sucrose, I don't like you. There was that event with Kale that made me dislike you. But you are at least Noelle levels. Mona, I'm putting Mona next to Amber strictly because you either have good Mona art that keeps her the same size or massively increases it at like beta levels. That's it. It's not fun either way. Keqing, I think the standard 5 stars kind of end up here. Keqing's not doing a lot. There is good art of her, but she's not doing a lot. Xiangling though is great. In every outfit, Xiangling is great. You cannot escape Xiangling. The art is good. You got thighs, you got tummy, you got chest, you got back, you got shoulders, you got armpit, you got everything you need. Xiangling is good. Above Lumine. Now, Qiqi, okay. I don't think Qiqi's S tier. You know what? I think I'll rank Qiqi as B tier. She might even be C tier. Qiqi's cute. That's all she has going for her though. She's cute. I know it is a surprise if you look at the channel. I think some individuals expect me to just automatically put her and the others in S tier, but like, okay, she's just okay. Venti, S tier. Enough said. Look, Venti is the embodiment of every hole is a goal, and enough said. Klee. Okay, Klee's cuter than Qiqi, so B tier. But like, that's literally it. Diona. Okay, I prefer Diona to Klee. A tier. You know what? I prefer Diona to Barbara. A tier. Jinyan. I hate Jinyan's voice in game. I hate the EN voice. I don't like her story stuff. I didn't like her in the summer event. I don't play her, but she has good art. Okay, Ganyu, my beloved. I love Ganyu. Hey, S tier. The outfit is nice. I have the dress. It's nice. She's this. I got this girl at launch. I have never regretted it. She has hard carried me in a lot of content back then. Nowadays, she's still good. Like, I think she's using R3 Amos bow, and I think her team was like Nahida, Bennett, Zhongli. But like, you know, I still love this girl. Anytime she's featured, I'm happy. I even got her mom because, you know, I mean, Hu Tao's an S tier. The good arts, Hu Tao's an S tier. The good arts, it just helps. Yanfei, okay, Yanfei under normal circumstances would be A tier, but Yanfei and Hu Tao share a lot of art together. Like there's that swimsuit piece with them, and okay, I'm trying to think, is it Yanfei? Okay, no, Hu Tao has the one where she's giving you head. That one is a very nice art piece, very good contrast, boosts her up to S tier. Yanfei has the exact same deal, to be honest here. Good art, the scales you have on her sides, nice, cute design, horns, pre-equipped handlebars like Sakaku, great. I don't like Rosaria, but instead of ending up down here in C and D, I think in B, just because the alternative skin we got her was, I love it so much better than her original design. I'm not gonna lie, it's better to me. Eula would be an A tier. I actually use Eula. She's C6. However, the community seems to prefer her too much, and I hear about her constantly as a result. Like her ass is just okay, guys. There's better asses in this game. She's like the basic boring tier taste you get, so B tier. She's gonna go right next to Kaching. I don't get out. Your forehead is massive. Your outfit that they gave us is bad. It doesn't fit. I'm so confused because it popped up in an event. I don't even think it matches the Inazuman style, and even outside of Inazuma, it doesn't match any other nation we have. It looks like kind of Fontainian, but it was released at such a random time that it fits nothing at all. I'm so confused as to why you have it. A tier Yoimiya. Great outfit. The bandages are doing wonders. Great, wonderful. Sayu, C tier next to Chi-Chi. Actually, B tier because the shorts are doing a lot. Actually above Kaching. Actually above Jean and Sucrose. Raiden, my beloved, you can go to S tier. She's my favorite. She's my second favorite character right next to Zhongli. So they're ending up in S tier. Now, in terms of art, I don't look at Raiden art, so I can't talk about her. But like S tier design, S tier everything else. I just don't look at the art, so I don't have an opinion. She's okay. Raiden and Ganyu are kind of like my favorites, as in I love the characters, the designs, the gameplay. So I don't look up art of either one of them. Okay, Kujo Sara, A tier. Next thing Wang, I think it fits. Coconut has a S tier design, but the shorts, my god, the shorts bring you up to here, but my god, those dead fish eyes bring you down to here, and your voice in the end isn't that good. Next to Lumine, better design than Lumine. A tier. I feel like I have the companions of everybody here, so yeah, that makes sense. A tier. Shuna's fine, nothing exceptional though. Yunjin has that one really good art for that from the side view with the upskirt. It's not like super lewd, but it's fine, it's cute. B tier as a result. Yamiko, okay, I'm not gonna lie, Yamiko's just kind of, she's mid. I love foxes. I think Yamiko, I like the hair. I like the eyes. I don't like the Shrine Maiden outfit though. It's not doing it. It's not doing anything. I think pink. I'll put it next to the other pink ones. Solid A tier. Not amazing though. Okay, Yelan. Okay, Yelan, it's a solid C tier character to me. She's not that. But Kuki? Kuki's hotter than Yelan. Amber. Kale is rising up. I adore Kale. The side you get side view. You get armpit, you get back, you get thighs, the manga fits are better for her, yes, but like she's super cute, hot, 10 out of 10, would any day of the week. Now Dory's beating out the rest of the roster here. It's just slightly edging out Diona because Dory has visible tummy. Diona has belly button, which is very cute. Dory has visible tummy. Candice, mid at best. Nilo, mid at best. Nahida's doing better than Sayu, but worse than the others. This is strictly because Nahida has great arts, but their in-game fit isn't doing her much help. Faruzan, okay, I use you for Xiao, so I do see you a lot. The outfit is very cute. I can see you going up to upper B. Wait, you're Layla. Oh, you're Lanyan. Okay, you're Layla. I keep calling her Layla. Whatever. Side story. A tier. Okay, I don't like her eyes. That's like the one thing I don't like. I love the elf views. I love the hair. I love the outfit. I love everything else. Don't like the eyes. I don't have you. So I'm gonna put you in A and I'm gonna put you in B tier now. I don't have you, so I can't judge you. Yao, she's cuter than the ones down here, but like I'll put her next to Sucrose. I can't do much. Dea, I don't like Dea. B tier next to Shin. It makes sense. Kirara, I love Kirara. Go up here. The outfit is cute. Okay. Here's the benefit you get with Kirara. For the base outfit, you get tummy, you get thighs, you get spats. The shorts, so tight, you can almost see everything. Great. Dual tails, it's like Nekomata. Not as cat-like in terms of manner of speech as Nekomata, but it's the same thing. Great, wonderful, love it. You don't get the ears, which disappoint me forever. HoYoverse, please stop doing these fake cat ears. It sucks. Just do real cat ears. You have them with Lynette. Just do them more often. You get paw pads, paw drop, wonderful, cute. The paw pads are unique, okay? They're better than a basic cat girl. They're cute. They stand out more. Approved 10 out of 10. Now the other outfit, you trade in more visibility with the tummy in exchange for greater emphasis on the paw pads. Both are cute. Wood 10 out of 10. Great character. Exceptional design, HoYoverse. Wonderful. You deserve an applause. Lynette, not as hot as, but a hot character nonetheless. I don't know who I prefer. Look, she's cute, nice. The outfit is really revealing. It's simple though. It's not doing too much. And not letting we start doing too much, guys. Tone it back a bit. Even Skarka's doing a little bit too much. You're doing a little bit too much over designing here, but she's good. She's a cute. Farina. Okay, Farina's in a weird case. I like her outfit. Her main story, I've done all the Fontaine story. I don't care too much for her personality. Or I like her personality later on, towards the end. I hate her voice lines in game, in the end. The fit is nice though. The fit is nice. She has Hu Tao level boobs. I'm kind of conflicted. I'll put her in S tier, but I'll put her below Hu Tao just because the community loves her so much. I fucking hate her. But like, okay, cool, she exists. Charlotte has side boobs, so I'll put her next to the other pink ones. I feel like all the pink ones kind of rank similarly here, and it's nice. Yanfei, I'm gonna have to boot you down if this tier list doesn't line up perfectly, but whatever. Chevreuse best, like some of the best boobs in the game, but like the outfit doesn't reveal as much coconut, and the art isn't as good as everybody else up here. Navia, I don't like you, Navia, at all. Like, you are going straight to Rosaria tier. Silali, I guess I grabbed you, so you're going here. I guess that fits. Yeah, sure. Chiori, have I met you in the story at all? Have I like met you in the slide? I'm putting you in C. Xianyun, I like your daughters, and I like you. Okay, if you have not done Xianyun's character quest, do it. It is great. I love it. Like, I would rate that highly as one of the better or best character quests in the game. Don't get me wrong, the Archons have good ones, but I think the Archons have the issue of the character quest focuses much more on the impact of the nation or the world or the history, whereas Xianyun is actually a lot more about herself, about individuals you know. So I quite like that. It feels like a character quest, whereas the Archons feel like a Archon quest part 2.5. Like, no, just the Archon, I feel like, okay, as an example, Xianyun's feels much more like Raiden part 2. Or maybe Raiden Part 1. I feel like Part 2 had a lot of implications towards Inazuma, whereas Part 1 was much more about, okay, Raiden Part 1 has had the issue of it did fit her. She is mainly about her, and I approve, regardless. Arlecchino. Arlecchino's a complicated one. I didn't like Arlecchino at first. I think her outfit is god-awful. Like, it is just bad. This isn't because Arlecchino herself is bad. I think she has a great voice. I think her voice sounds nice. I think the color design for her ultimates and all that are cool. I think the boss fight is great. I just think the outfit is over-designed. You saw red, black, and white, and you said this is her entire color scheme. That's fine, because Zhongli just has variations of brown and like gold. That is it. Raiden just has purple variation. That's fine. You can do 3 colors, but like, do them modestly. You did too much red, and it just looks, it's okay. Black and white already look more like checkers than they do, you know. No, you can do a formal set of her clothes, you can do a tuxedo, you can do so much more. No, I hate it. Her outfit is just bad. I think, okay, if you had gone with Ozen, the immovable style of outfit from Made in the Abyss, it would have fit her great. But here, it just looks bad. I don't like her design at all, which sucks because everything else about her is nice. Clarin next to Navia. I love her gameplay, but like, that's it. Sijuin, good art, very cute. Next is Nahida. The outfit isn't doing you any favors. Emily? Who has you? I need you for Kinich, but like, were you ever in the story? I don't think she was. Okay, Mulani is an easy S tier. Mulani, okay, look, the outfit is nice. I hate the face. I hate the hair. Like, I don't like anything above the shoulders, but like the chest and all that, wonderful. Actually, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I dislike it, but I'm gonna put her there, but just I'm gonna move on. Kachina, great. Kachina has the Dory syndrome of the outfit is kind of revealing. I think Dory was better in her main story than Kachina, just because Kachina fucking sucks, but really cute. Zillinan, I don't like her, but I don't like her not because I don't like the concept of her. I don't like her because I don't like any of Natlan's designs. Like, yeah, I'm aware Mulani is an S tier. I'm aware Kachina is above that, but they're S tier and A tier in spite of everything else that Natlan had. Natlan, to me, barely matches. Okay, it doesn't have. Okay, I don't like Natlan's vibes because, first off, they lack consistency. I'm aware there's tribes, but like, okay, if we're using tribes as an example, and we're using characters with different, with varying degrees of designs, you technically speaking have every nation that has at least some similar design scheme. Watatsumi Island people don't look different entirely from Inazuma. You can tell they're still vaguely from Inazuma. It's weird. I don't know. I don't like it. Even the Lawrence clan with Eula still looks and has a similar design to most of Mondstadt's characters, and it has similar colors. I am aware that there are some neat designs, but like I think Natlan as a whole is just, it lacks consistency, and I think the biggest perpetrator of that is Malvika herself. I feel like most Archons should, at the very least, embody something similar to their nation's designs, or you should at least tell where the hell they're from. Like I can, like Nahida's outfit, yes, it fits her, sure, but it still looks like Sumeru because a lot of Sumeru motifs are there. Raiden, you look at Raiden, you know it's Inazuma. Like that's enough said there. Zhongli, most of the Liyue outfits are very much formal styled. Tuxedo, suits, that's a lot of their fits. Venti has a very bright and a very green aesthetic for his color palette. If you're looking at that directly, even if you're looking at color palette, Inazuma is very purple, Mondstadt is very green, Liyue is very brown and very gold, Sumeru is very white, it's very green. It's plant themed, it makes sense. Fontaine with Farina, blue, it's water. Malvika's biggest thing is her hair. That's it. What is the bodysuit outfit do? Just go, you know what, just be Red Hood. I would accept Red Hood from Nikke more than I would accept Malvika. Okay, Natlan, this is a long-winded rant on Natlan. Natlan I don't like because no one feels like they're from Teyvat, and I'm aware you could say advanced technology, but you have this weird difference between like Fontaine being the most technologically advanced nation in all of Teyvat, but then you come here to Natlan and it's like, yeah, we have motorcycles. Why? I don't know. I don't care. Even if we're ignoring that as a concept, even though you have Fontaine, which is technologically advanced, it didn't mean the outfits had to look like shit. Why the fuck does all of Natlan's outfits look bad? Can anyone tell me what happened with Oron? What happened to this man? Why is he like this? You know what? Ignoring that. I don't understand why we went to this nation and HoYoverse gave up and, like, okay, I'm aware you can write on designs. I'm aware you can, initial concepts, but what happened? It seems, and I don't get it. The designs went from, okay, they're simple, I understand where you're from, to, okay, you're losing the plot here a little bit, but I'll give you a pass on certain characters. Okay, well, I don't understand what's happening anymore. It's like they took the concept of different tribes and said different nations. And that's it. You live in the same area as other people from your tribe, sure, but you still live in the same nation. And then your on looks nothing like anyone from your nation. No one in Natlan has that same palette. Even if you're going with technological advancements, the Fatui look more like they're from Teyvat than Malvika does. That's a whole, you know what, whatever. I'm ignoring that. But like, I don't like Jilinin because, okay, who else is wearing denim in Teyvat? Can anyone tell me? When did we get jeans? Because I don't see any. At that point, y'all can just make a femboy with the basic tier femboy outfits you see on like any form of social media. Just go with that. You know what? Give somebody some jeans and a t-shirt. Give them a flannel. Natlan forever irks me. I'm hoping Notcry and Sejnaya do better. But like, I hate most Natlan designs. I don't have Malvika on my account because what the fuck happened to that bitch? Like, I don't like her. Personality-wise or design-wise. I don't like her nation. I've seen more complaints about Natlan than I have about any other nation. And that's saying something because people hate Raiden. People seem to dislike Natlan even more. I don't get it. And I can get you can have a character who's out of place. But those characters should be otherworldly in that nature. Skirk makes sense because of the region we saw her from. The whale, the primordial sea, that makes sense for her. What happened to Malvika and Natlan? A little confused. You know what? I'd accept Dea as the Pyro Archon more than I would accept Malvika. Okay, Natlan rant done. Skirk, you don't even deserve to be down there. Skirk, you can go to A tier. You can go next to Arlecchino. I like both of you, actually. Who was I at? This woman. Chaska. B tier. I don't like your design either. I'm not about to go. Okay, you know what? Now you just look. Actually, putting you next together, you just look like a worse version of Clarins. Like you look worse in. Okay, they did more. It's over designed. Just sure you have the color gradients of the hair, which doesn't make any sense because usually that was exclusive to Archons, but apparently they gave up on that. So whatever. You have the same hat style. You have a big gun. Okay, guns were fine because we had Clarins having one, and we were like, oh my god, a gun, cool, great. And then you guys started to toss them into everybody here. I don't like it, but whatever. I'll excuse it here. You have a big gun. It makes no sense, but whatever. I'll excuse it here. Your nation is weird. Makes no sense, but I'll excuse it here. Who? You know what? Moving on. Oron. He's not even a girl. But you know what? He's D tier anyway. Malvika, get over to D tier next to Lisa. You know what, Lisa? I like you more than I like Malvika. Get up to C tier. You and Mitsuki, you know what? You're not that bad. Your outfit kind of confuses me sometimes, and your eyes, I really don't like your eyes. but you know what? I will put you in a solid B tier slot. Varessa, you know what? Varessa, your boobs are massive, but the art is good. Ian-san, my beloved, please get up here. Escoffia, Scoff, Chef Lady, not Shainling, you're worse than Shainling. A tier, B tier, A tier to Varessa. Yep, there we go. There's your tier list. You know what? Let's move you off to here. Yeah, let's move you right there just so you match the pinkies. Perfect. Perfect tier list. No flaws whatsoever. Subscribe for the male size tier list, and the HSR tier list, and the every other tier list, and the every other the eventual game. Next tier you should be seeing on this channel will be the blue archive one, where we're going over what our characters best at. Like, are they thigh jobs? What's happening here? I will be going in depth on that one. There's an Arcanite one coming along, but my god, have you seen the amount of characters Arcanite has? It's gonna take ages. Prepare for like an hour-long video on that one. But anyways, subscribe, leave a like, fuck my Vika, and I'll see you next time.